What's up?
How's it going, man? How's it going? We back here. This is a strictly fantasy show here, so um, I know a lot happened on Sunday that we talked about, but now we got to talk about what we're gonna do on the fantasy side of everything. And this is when it gets tough because a lot of people are still pushing for their playoff hopes, and we need some moves here. We got questions quick here.
Jeez.
We got little two leg work. 16 team PPR. He's 8-2. He's trading James Cook for Vidal and HN. He has Gibbs.
Yeah, I like it. What do you think?
Um, I guess you need depth at running back. That's why you're making this move. I don't mind it. I kind of wish you kept James Cook. James Cook has been balling just like HN, but you want depth at running back. It seems like with this trade, so I don't mind it. It's
And
not bad.
I think that A Chain is so closely related to James Cook that it's not just getting an extra piece is good.
Yeah. hmm I,
I
I
think
like that.
he won the trade.
Yeah. And you got depth. I love getting depth. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
The
with that.
only the only thing is thinking about the Omarion Hampton. They're saying after their bye they expect him back. So I don't know what that means for Kimani Vidal.
You,
But
you
in this
remember
moment,
you remember last year, or you remember even this year? I don't have to go back to last year when they had Najee
hmm
and Omarion Hampton, and Najee was getting a lot of carries even with Hampton being there.
yeah,
I still think Omarion Hampton will be a factor,
yeah,
especially since like Greg Roman, he
yep,
that's kind of what he's been doing.
yeah. I'm about to say that's the Greg Roman effect.
Yeah, I think both running backs will be formidable. I think Omarion Hampton will be the guy, no doubt. RB, you're probably I believe he can be an RB1. If he could be RB2 as well for you.
Depending on what your team looks like.
Yeah. So
And it's a 16 team league. Oh my goodness. Actually, not think about it. 16 team.
yeah, and yeah.
Getting A
So
Chain and Gibbs is actually a really good. I wonder what his receivers look like.
yeah, no,
What is-
it's a good it's a good decision there. I like it.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but yeah, we can jump into these waivers. Someone who probably you wouldn't expect that's on the waivers. Who I mean, some I don't know if every league has this guy available,
Mhm.
and if because some people may have dropped him, some people may have not. Joe Burrow's back in the mix.
Yeah.
He
I was thinking about that. It turns out he's actually in the NFL. He's actually in 72% of leagues. I was actually
oh
thinking
yes,
about that one. Yeah. I
man,
guess a lot of people held on to him tight.
yeah. I mean,
They
hopefully those
loyal. I would have dropped him.
hopefully those are Joe Flacco owners.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got an IR spot in your league, you got him on the IR. I mean, that's good enough. But yeah, I was surprised to see him. Like for some leagues, he's still available.
Yeah.
But 72%, that's a good amount. Um,
But honestly, I'm sure you look at the beginning of the season, he's definitely dropped like at least 20%. Because Joe
yeah,
Burrow is definitely a top pick, So
yeah. No, he's gonna come back. There's no competition there, obviously. Um, Joe Burrow comes back. Flacco goes straight to the bench, and the Bengals are gonna have this thought in their head that they can make a run. Um,
mhm.
Even though to me it just seems just unrealistic, but I have a feeling if Joe Flacco can pull off some wins here, they will try to bring Joe Burrow back as soon as they can, probably either at the Ravens game or right after the Ravens game. Let's go. Alec, my friend dropped Kelsey for Burrow, and his main tight end is Hunter Henry.
Why?
Is, is he cooked? He's definitely cooked. I mean, first off, hopefully he's a playoff team. If you want to go choosing Joe Burrow, you want to first off be dropping Kelsey with the tight end. The way the tight ends are, they're so flimsy. I mean, I wouldn't put my hopes on
Def-
just Hunter Henry.
Definitely not.
When you got a tight end like Hunter Henry, no offense, but you definitely need another tight end with you
Yep.
just in case because he can easily give you a dud.
Absolutely.
Um,
I
yeah,
completely.
he's probably cooked. Even though Joe Burrow is an elite player, I don't know why you make that decision there. All right, we got Obi 13. I traded McBride, Waddle, and Kamara for JSN, Harvey, and Addison. I have Loveland to fill in. W.
Man, that's a little tough, man. Because I don't like the value of McBride at that tight end position, man.
I like the trade. I don't think it's like a blowout. I don't think he blew the trade out or anything like that. But JSN is the value is way higher than McBride.
Yeah.
Harvey, like the injury that J.K. Dobbins coming out potentially IR. Harvey could end up being a league winner depending on how things go. Kamara gets so much volume but doesn't do much with it still, which is super annoying. It's a pretty even trade for me. If this helps your team more than, because I mean you do have Loveland. Hopefully Loveland can continue to be a little more of a good tight end for you. I'm okay with this trade. I'm okay with it.
Glenn, I think that's actually the trade is okay. I think my concern is more of like I don't know whether I'll leave Loveland as my tight end option going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if you can have an opportunity to get some more depth there, I'll definitely focus on doing that.
I think the JSN part of it is just so tempting. That's why
I think do the trade for sure. Do the trade. I'm not saying don't do the trade. I'm saying he asked whether Loveland can fill in. I don't know whether that's the guy I'm going to like, yeah, fill in with him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, Alec Henry put up straight duds the past 7 weeks too. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Henry isn't the solution there. I don't know why he did that. All right. And we got James Cook for Judkins and K9.
I wonder how you feel about this trade. I know how I feel about it.
See, James Cook, once again, I gotta keep saying this because I feel like he's underrated for a lot of people. James Cook is having a great season. So James Cook for Judkins and Kenneth Walker. I would keep on to James Cook if I was you, but if you already made this trade and you're asking, I'm not too mad about it. But James Cook has been great this season. Hopefully Judkins can come back on and be that guy. He has the volume. He got over 20 carries again. Touchdown production is what Judkins needs. If Judkins can get back to that kind of guy, then, I mean, you made a good trade.
The truth is, I like this trade a lot. But I know that there's a lot of risk to it. But I think that you get two really good running backs, and it depends. All goes back to context. You need to know what your team looks like to really evaluate this trade properly. But if you have James Cook and like Justice Hill, this is a great trade for you. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's in a shared, really competitive backfield, this is a great trade for you. So I like this trade just looking at it. But it's definitely a high risk.
Yeah, no doubt. Or ACB says thoughts on Jettas. I mean, I still love Justin Jefferson. I wouldn't. He's the type of guy I wouldn't worry too much about him. Matter of fact, if you can, I'm not sure if you have him or not. If you can make a trade for him, I would do it. Trade low for him. I still believe in it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Anthony, you got that 1K. I like it. All right, we got John here. We got Hall.
John's back.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
I think on Sunday.
Yes sir. Hall, Henderson, Monangai, and Monty. Or waiver pickups: Vidal, Woody, ATN, Vikings, RBs.
I wonder if it's Travis Etienne that he's talking about there.
Mm-hmm.
Etienne needs to be the number one waiver pickup. The real question is why is he on waivers? But if it's not Trevor and that's Travis, definitely you got to go.
No, I'm sure it's Travis. I don't think he would. I mean, I'm sure it's Trevor. Sorry, I don't think he would. I don't think he'll mention his brother if this is as an option.
Okay.
Well, I'm starting Hall for sure. Um,
Said Vikings running backs.
yeah.
So
So
Aaron
Aaron
Jones
Jones.
included.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think I'll go Brees Hall and Aaron Jones. If that's an option to get him, I think I'm going Brees Hall and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I'll go Brees Hall, Aaron Jones. But look, for Henderson, if Henderson is still he practiced fully today, and I know that Ramondre Stevenson is kind of iffy. If Travion Henderson is going to be the starter, I'm going Henderson there.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround week. They're going to be playing in 2 days, so.
And like I've been saying, Henderson to me is a top back coming out of college. They just not using him right. That's how I feel about that. All right. Sergio wants to know DK or MHJ.
I'm going MHJ.
Same here. Same here.
The volume. You usually want to follow those things when you're thinking about fantasy.
Yeah, DK is very touchdown dependent, and he's got a lot of touchdowns this year. But when he does get one, it's a long day for DK. All right, we got Max Fricks here. He wants to know what to do about my 12 team 12 man Hurts, HN, Jacobs, Waddle, JSN, McBride, Jennings. So
You get a new flex.
Yeah, he needs a flex because Hurts, HN, Jacobs. That's a good running back duo right there.
Even JSN and Waddle, I like it. And McBride, especially when you get McBride in here too, man.
You gotta figure out what to do with your flex.
I wonder what his bench looks like. If his bench, I'll package some people and try to get somebody competent at the flex.
Yeah, that's definitely your go-to. You gotta get somebody at your flex there. Hopefully, do that without getting rid of your starter.
Yeah, definitely.
Or if you want to get package Jennings in there, that's fine. But nobody else here. You have a good team. You don't want to mortgage your team by doing something to try to get better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like it though. Like your team. All right. It's a deep league, and I'm 4-5, so I gotta make a push. Had Chuba as my 2. All right, let me see this one.
He's the one that did the trade for James Cook, for Judkins and K9.
Okay, well then that made sense. Yeah, I understand. Yep. The trade worked for you.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely need the 4-5. You gotta make things happen. So I like it.
Absolutely.
Treylon Burks gonna be a good flex by playoff. Trust.
There's an interesting one. Yeah.
Okay.
I think players that have revenge, revenge paths of revenge, are very interesting to watch. If you have a waiver spot and you can pick them up, why not?
So
why not?
I'm actually a Treylon Burks fan. Believe it or not, I actually like the player. I know things didn't. No, I liked him. Yeah, his rookie year in Tennessee.
Okay.
I didn't really watch him in college. His rookie year in Tennessee, I saw some promise. Then he dealt with injuries, and then he just never got back into the fold. Josh, this is a good one. That's interesting. I like that. That's a deep pick there. I like it. All right.
Eli said, "Do you think Juwan Jennings and Zach Ertz is fair for Kittle to someone who has bad receivers?"
And he has Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
So this is one of those trades where you're trying to convince the guy to accept a trade that he shouldn't probably.
But the truth is, if he could only play one tight end, right? He probably should accept the trade, right?
No, because what is Juwan Jennings?
You only play one guy.
No, but so then get Kittle and trade Kittle for like somebody better than Juwan Jennings and Zach Ertz. You got the lowball yourself. I don't know if you can convince him, Eli, to make this trade. You definitely win in a big way. So hopefully you can do that.
Kenji said, "Is Jacobs and Odunze for Puka overpaying?" Absolutely, absolutely by a lot. What do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, Jacobs is at the least he's your RB2. Odunze he's been solid this season. I know Puka is an elite wide receiver, probably top three. Um, but I'd love to see your team to see if this changes you and makes you something that is going to be a force. But when you get rid of Jacobs, like I said, he's at least your RB2.
No, so Glenn, actually, I think at this point in the season he's RB1 for sure because he's
No, I'm
ranked.
saying on his team. On
Okay,
his team. I mean, because remember, I got Christian McCaffrey and Josh Jacobs, so
okay,
I got
okay.
Josh Jacobs as my
Fair,
RB2.
fair, fair,
I was
fair.
saying at the least on your team, he's your second running back.
That's fair.
Um, but Puka, I know Puka's elite. I know when Puka plays, he does no wrong. But you're giving a little bit, just a little too much here.
I think it's a lot too much, honestly. I wouldn't do this trade.
Yeah, John was just confirming it's Travis Etienne.
Yeah, so you definitely got to go get Travis Etienne.
Pick him
John,
up.
you have to get him so fast.
Pick him up. You do have the Thursday game. If Henderson plays without any Ramondre Stevenson interference, I would go Henderson. I know you're going probably 18, right?
But why wouldn't you go Etienne though?
I love Travion Henderson. Travion Henderson to me is a top rookie running back. The Patriots just didn't know what they were doing, and I want to believe after the big performance he had on Sunday that they kind of see that now.
Okay. And I
But
guess they are playing the Jets, right?
yeah, but once again, this is without Ramondre Stevenson because I don't trust them with Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
All right. Would you take London and Pickens for CD and Waddle? Would you take London and Pickens for CD and Waddle? So I'm keeping London and Pickens
Yeah, me
just
too.
because London has been an S tier wide receiver, man. Honestly, Pickens has been balling too, but London has just been on the tear. I do talk a lot about CD and how CD used to be an elite wide receiver and all that, but well, I mean, he still may be an elite wide receiver, but London has just been crazy good. Yeah, so I'm sticking with London and Pickens.
Luke said, "Should I give up James Cook for Kyron Williams?"
Oh no!
I would hold tight here. Yeah, I'd just hold tight with James Cook.
Look, the funny thing is, once we, this is we're talking a lot of waivers here. Blake Corum, I know he doesn't have. I mean, I know that a lot of his touches happen kind of at the end of the game or kind of when it doesn't matter. But his touches, regardless, his touches are increasing. I don't think Kyron has any threat, but I just rather stick with James Cook, a guy who pretty much it's all his, nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
absolutely.
Yeah, but keep an eye on Blake Corum. Let's see what happens.
Lad McConkey or Buka, non PPR. His other receiver is CeeDee Lamb for Mason.
I'm gonna go Abuka in non PPR. Yeah,
You told me never to not start Lad McConkey. You
yeah,
told me with your all.
yeah. I
So
still
I think
believe
it
it.
was Sunday, right?
You said what?
You told me never not to not start Lad McConkey.
Yeah,
So why should you go Buka and not Lad McConkey here? Because I think I'm going Lad McConkey here.
and there's nothing wrong with that. I think Abuka has been a better wide receiver this year than Lad
Okay.
McConkey. It's not a slight on either on
Okay.
Lad McConkey, but non PPR, all the receptions don't matter as much.
Okay, that's why you're counting it. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're around the non PPR.
yeah, if it was a PPR, I'm going McConkey because he's gonna get you, especially like just based on his profile. He usually gets a lot more of a high volume passing situation. But non PPR, I'm going to Buka, big play, touchdown guy. He's probably a little more formidable. So yeah, Mason, I'm going there.
All right. Ashton said, "Who's the best running back he could get for Nico Collins?" This is a tough one.
Yeah, I always try to like think in my head. I think you think you can get Swift for him.
I just don't think you respect Swift at all.
Wait, Nico Collins is a great wide receiver.
Of course, but I don't think he's produced in that manner. So I don't think you can put him in that conversation with Swift here.
Man, then if
Right now,
you're not getting Swift, then can you get Warren? Can you get something like that?
I think you get Jalen Warren. Why not? Um,
Because
maybe
what?
he could try to get Chase Brown.
But Warren and Swift are in the same in terms of points per game. They're not too far off. Swift is ahead, but I think Warren is not too far behind.
I'm trying to figure out where they even show you points per game.
But but yeah, to answer your question though, I'm thinking if you don't get around that, then I'm just gonna keep. I would just keep him. Yeah, or maybe you can. Or maybe
What
you
do
can.
you think about like Kenneth Walker?
Yeah, I mean, if you can do Kenneth Walker, I would do that. Or if you can get a multiple running back situation, if you can get like RJ Harvey and somebody else, if you can do something like that, if you can get two running backs.
Okay, that's a good one. I think that's the most ideal scenario for him here, right there. Maybe get
That's
a
kind
David
of
Montgomery.
that's kind of the range I'm thinking about for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomlin's legacy. Rice and room for a CD and J Jettas. But I wonder where you're going here because I know you have some stake in Rasheed Rice, and I wonder how that and CD Lamb. I wonder how that affects your thoughts on this.
Yeah, this is a really interesting one because
I know where I'm at.
CD and Justin Jefferson are come on, like you know what I mean, like those are
I know
dogs
that
right there.
it seems so clear and concise to me.
Those are dogs right there, you know. As much as I love Rice, um, CD and JJ, I'm going there.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going to. That's exactly where I'm going.
Right. Matthew says, "What do I do with Zay Flowers? Trade him for Marv or Michael Pittman? If you can do that, do that."
No, it's Marv or Michael Pittman. So don't trade him for Michael Pittman.
He's been better than Michael Pittman.
Who? Marvin Harrison?
No, he's trying to trade Zay Flowers.
Right. He said Marv or Michael Pittman.
I'm saying they both been better than Zay.
You really think so?
I know this
is that what fantasy says?
It's not a question. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Michael Pittman has been producing, and
I think I just don't trust Michael Pittman.
At this point, man, like I said, I think I said this last week. I think Michael Pittman didn't play well this week, but
yeah,
he's been doing too well this season.
Yeah, you got to put respect on his name. Now I'm looking at his numbers. You got to put respect on his name.
Yeah, it's just it is what it is. So I think you can trade either of them for Zay. You got to do it.
Yeah. That hurts my heart as a Ravens fan. I really wanted Zay to be higher, but it's okay.
All right, we got Kenji. I think I remember Kenji from yesterday. He wants to know Gibbs, Jacobs, CD. Oh, this is his team. He's giving us his team. Adunze, Laporta.
Oh, he asked us a question a little bit ago. Hold on, let me go up.
Man.
So he's talking about Jacobs and Adunze for Puka.
Jacobs and Adunze for Puka.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
no.
But then my issue. No. So then he has an issue at flex.
Yeah.
So then hopefully what's going to be your flex option here? Because if you want to do, once again, Puka is an elite wide receiver. So if you're going to do this, hopefully you have somebody to put in your flex to make this trade make sense.
But Glenn, this already his team looks good already.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those trades when you're trying to just do a little too much to. I think you're good, man. Hold tight. It's a problem. It's honestly a problem I have the most. Like, I just want to do deals. I want to be the best GM, but like sometimes you gotta hold tight.
I can agree with that. Right.
Okay, so he said he would go Troy Franklin at the flex.
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, you're losing a lot of value there.
Yeah, your team. I think your team got a little bit worse, Kenji. So don't do that. All right. Drake London, top 5 in the league. Exactly. Drake London. Drake London has been sensational. So right now, Drake London is a S tier wide receiver, man. I'm telling you. JSN. E wants to know JSN and Brees Hall for Rice, James Cook, and Olave.
So honestly, if Olave performs the way he performed this weekend, I think it's a good trade. Right? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's real. I think there's more value staying with JSN than Brees Hall.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's really tough because I know James Cook and Rasheed Rice are two good players, but if you would have got some Olave, man, talented player, I just don't know if I can trust him. I agree with you.
Tough situation, man.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe if you could hold off on this trade another week,
Yeah.
and if Olave puts on another good performance, then we can say, all right, maybe he has a connection here. But yeah, I'll keep Jason and Brees for now, and if Brees falls off too, that's also on the board.
I'm excited about this question. Jake said who's better, Rico Dowdle or James Cook? You know where I'm going, but I'm, I'm gonna let you answer.
So, who's better to So this is a question: who's better this week, or who's better the rest of the season?
Do both. James Cook
Okay,
plays against Tampa Bay this week. Rico Dowdle plays against Atlanta, and then you can do the rest of the
so I
season.
know Rico Dowdle is dealing with a little injury.
Mm-hmm.
He did get a little nicked. I don't know how serious it's gonna be, but it's something to watch. So in that case, I'm starting James Cook this week. The rest of the season, once again, I have a philosophy, and I don't. I mean, Ace, you heard this plenty of times. I like to stick to my philosophy and what I do in fantasy because it works for me. If I'm choosing a running back, I'm going to try my best to choose a running back in a great offense. So I'm going to go James Cook here over Rico Dowdle. That's my thing I stick to. So when you see me choose running backs and fantasy drafts and all that, trade for running backs, I try my best to choose one that's in an offense that's functioning.
So I usually want to agree with that thought process, but I said it earlier this season, and I have to just stick to my word, and I really believe it. Rico Dowdle is gonna win people leagues. I'm not gonna take Rico Dowdle off my starting lineup until the end of the season, until he tells me not to. You know what I'm saying? And he's yet to tell me to not start him. So I'm gonna start him every week over everyone.
All right. Hey, that's we're definitely on the opposite sides on that one. Hey, Giants coach fired. Faith letting us know Dayball's been fired. Look, honestly, I don't know how you feel, Ace. I think it's a mistake.
Oh, it's absolutely a mistake. There's no point. They should have fired him at the end of the season.
End of the season. Yep, I agree. I agree.
But I think, and I know that we talked about it's not gonna happen. But honestly, if you follow the show, you might think I'm a Jets fan. I'm not, right? But the Jets need to do whatever it takes to get this guy as their offensive coordinator. Because it seems like Aaron Glenn has the defensive side set up. So if he gets somebody to just steady the offense, they can really do something and really evaluate everything here.
Yeah, I maybe if they can call him right now.
Yeah, no, they gotta call him like today. Like as we're doing the show, they should be on the phone. He should be getting in the car to drive. He just shouldn't have to pack out of his house. Just stay there, stay steady.
I think if they brought Dayball in right now, Justin Fields becomes a formidable player again.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, it's Brian Dayball calling the plays as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm sure he'll be. I'm sure.
And do not listen to Aaron Glenn when he says run the ball at fourth. You know, all these. We have to make this a Jets situation, but
Man, we've been
that's
talking about the Jets a lot. We talk about a lot of teams I'll never think that we'll be talking about, man.
we got Henry, Hall, Etienne, Judkins start 2.
You start Henry and you start Hall,
Yep.
right?
I agree with that. Man, look out for Judkins this week though. Well, every week actually. He gets volume like crazy.
I mean, even ETM, but I just think I don't know. I think that
Etienne's my last option on this list.
okay. I don't know. I think it's a pretty even toss up between the last two.
But Henry Hall.
Yeah, Henry and Hall definitely got to go there.
Yeah. All right. All right, Kenji, appreciate the hearts, man. I see you. All right.
Evan said,
Go
"Would
ahead.
you do A Chain in London for Amon Ra and Gibbs?" I'd do it. I'd do it fast. And I know it's crazy because they're on the same offense, so usually you don't want to do such things. Take the spoon out of somebody's mouth to put in somebody else's, but I don't know. I like both of them much better.
The London Amon-Ra situation is very close. But you asked me Gibbs or Achane. I know Achane just had a monster week.
Yeah.
But I like Gibbs a little more. I like Gibbs a little more, yeah. So that's where I'm gonna go. That's what it came down to for me. All right. You got Manny says I have Kyron Williams and Derrick Henry. Should I hold Bucky or trade him?
You've held him this long, man. You need to reap the fruit of your labor. I think he's like 2 weeks away now at this point. They said not week 11, maybe week 12.
I would keep Bucky as well, unless the trade is like really worth it.
Yeah.
But trade him or hold him, I'll hold on to him. I still think. I mean, the injury is obviously a little more serious than we thought, but I honestly, for me, I think you hold on to him. Trade Rico and Sutton for Lamb.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Rico. I'm gonna keep Rico, but once again, I love Lamb as well. But yeah, I wouldn't do it. Would you do HN in London for a month? Okay, yeah, we answered that one already.
All right. Trade Bijan for Gibbs. Cash, man.
I'm
a Gibbs guy, but I think you're a Bijan guy here, right?
Yeah, I love Bijan's my favorite running back in the league.
And I think Gibbs is my favorite. So I don't think you lose at all in this trade here. I think it's a preference.
So this is the thing. This is something interesting. I'm gonna tell you. I don't think I've told you this, but Bijan, I think I don't have the stats in front of me. I believe he's a top 5 running back, right?
In fantasy?
And I think Gibbs is probably around there as well. Maybe Gibbs is like 4 or he's a little higher, whatever.
Gibbs is 4 and he's 7.
He's 7. Okay. I still, top 5, Yeah. Bijan has been getting his touchdowns taken away by Tyler Algier. And so he only has 2 rushing touchdowns this season, I believe. And he's still top 7.
What a statement.
Yeah, so
what a statement.
So I think that if you wanted the touchdown production, maybe you stick with Gibbs. Touchdown production is a lot more you'll be a lot happier seeing your running back score touchdowns for you. I love Bijan though. So I'm going Bijan there. But that's definitely some red flags to look out for Bijan, why he's not getting in the end zone more than what he is.
Drake London and Chase Brown. Fair to get rid of Bijan?
To get rid of Bijan, geez. Okay.
This is interesting. I don't know. Cryptic, this is a good question. I think I hold tight here. It depends on what your team looks like, but I think I'll keep Chase Brown and Drake London. Especially now that I'm hearing that Joe Burrow might be coming back too.
No, he's trying to get rid of Bijan. Oh, so Cryptic, do you have Bijan?
No,
I'll look at it. I'll look at it both ways. Drake London and Chase Brown. If you're a team that needs some holes plugged in and you have Bijan, I understand if you make that trade. If you're just making this trade just to make the trade, just
he
to
has
get
Bijan.
okay, he has Bijan. Okay, man, you want to get rid of Bijan? I'm just shocked. Uh, Chase Brown is the scary part of this trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to believe Chase Brown is gonna be that guy that probably you drafted him to be, or no, sorry, or the person who has him drafted him to be. I will hold
He
on to
has
Bijan.
CMC.
Wow, Bijan and CMC, and you want to ruin that duo.
No, but all right, who do you have at receiver? I think that's the real question. Who do you have at receiver?
Yeah.
Because that will tell us a lot about how you evaluate this trade.
Yeah. Okay, so he feels like he can lose Bijan. So I mean, make the trade. Make the trade then. If you need that wide receiver and you get Chase Brown as your number 2. Who, I mean, he's been okay. Especially since Flacco came back, that definitely helped him. He's been okay. I would personally keep CMC and Bijan, but if you are focused on trading Bijan, then yeah, you could do this trade. You got Rice, Tet, BTJ, Quentin, Franklin, and Booty.
Nah, man, keep your team. Yeah, I think keep your team.
So I guess he wants a wide receiver too.
But what's wrong with Tet being your receiver too?
He's so flimsy, man.
And then Brian Thomas Jr. was gonna come back.
Yeah, no, I agree with you though. I'm looking at your team, especially now. I would keep the CMC Bijan duo.
Yeah, and then play Rasheed Rice and
Rasheed
Tet.
Rice is your number 1 for sure. It's gonna be up to Tet and BTJ. 3 and 7.
I'm actually impressed with how the Chiefs have been using them, even in the run game.
Real quick, I don't want to lose Eric's question here. Genty, Collins, Abuka, and Odunze start 2. I'm starting Genty and Abuka.
Remind me, who's Collins?
I assume Nico Collins. I assume.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah. What's
You said Genty and Abuka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going there too. Yeah, I think that's a 2.
Should I start J.K. Dobbins over Rashad White? Dobbins has that injury issue.
So injury watch.
Yeah, he's on IR watch. It's even worse. So I wouldn't make the trade just yet because I would.
He's thinking who to start.
Yeah. Cryptic is 3 and 7 though. That is when you need to make a move. I don't know how you became 3 and 7. Maybe Rasheed Rice is out for a long time.
Yeah, BTJ was unproductive.
Yeah, at wide receiver. Man.
But I think your team just got healthy, man. I really think hold tight.
Yeah.
But my real question is, and I hate to sound like this, but you might already be out. You might already be out of playoff hunt.
It depends. Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Even if you went all out.
Some leagues have 4 games left. 7 and 7 can squeak you in there.
Okay.
Some leagues have 3 games left. You're probably finished. You have 3 games left. So just depends. I would make.
Right. I remember one time 5 and 7 got somebody in the playoffs in our league, right?
Yeah. That was a down year for the league. But yeah, man, I would stay tight. We got. I think we answered that question. Lemmer Watson got a question here. Someone offered me Genty, Bowers, Rico for Bucky and Chase Brown. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't want to get Rico Bowers and Genty?
Oh, I read it the wrong way. I thought okay. Yeah, someone offered you Genty. You accept that right now. Like
stop watching the show. Go and accept it right now. Come back.
Come back because listen, if they sent you that trade already, like it's already just waiting on your trade watch there.
Yeah, just go ahead and accept. Hurry up before they change their mind.
Yeah, because that's a wonderful trade.
Cryptic said, does he really rely on Tet and BTJ? to do good to try and win out. It's tough to tell somebody to do that because I don't trust them, right? But I'm just thinking about what you lose from that dynamic running back duo, Bijan and CMC.
Okay, so let's see. So Rasheed Rice and Drake London. Then he would have CMC, and then he would have Chase Brown in there. Chase Brown can get you points. I think.
Okay, here, Glenn. Let's just do this. I'm trying now. I'm kind of curious how many points Chase Brown has been bringing in every week.
Yeah.
Let me just pull it up.
Because
Man.
the
All right, so
last
this is non PPR, okay? So these are the last, let's say, 4 weeks. 11.2, 22.5, 10, 6.9.
and this is without PPR leagues, he's getting extra catches.
Okay.
So his production has been wonderful since Flacco's come in. You trade Bijan, Drake London, and Chase Brown. Now you have your wide receiver 2. You have your RB2 slotted in there. You got Rasheed. You got London. It's just I think what's making me struggle is just I couldn't imagine a duo like Bijan and CMC. Such an elite running back group that it's so hard to imagine to trade that away there.
I don't think, honestly, it's probably not that bad. I think it might be the right choice for his team too, because sometimes you just need to change.
Yeah,
That means that it hasn't worked.
Yeah, no, I do think that we're kind of fixated on the trade, but this trade does work better for his team. I do think that's the main point here.
Definitely. But I think it's a his team specific thing too. Yeah, he has Bowers at tight end. Yeah. His team should not be 3-7.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm in the situation like that too. In the league
You're
style.
3-7?
In my league style, in the league style. Listen, I'm a top 5 scoring team. I'm like the 5th highest scorer in the league. But I'm like 8th or 9th right now. I'm like 3-7 in that league. And it's like, but I'm scoring at a higher clip. I get scored on the most in the league. Everybody has their best day against my team. So, hey, Cryptic, I definitely know how you can fall in this situation.
Yeah, you have the most points against. That's actually really funny.
So I'm a top 5 scoring team. I'm the most scored against in the league, and I'm 3-7. So, Cryptic, I understand how you got in that situation. It's not your fault. You're a good GM. You did what you had to do. Just that for some reason, sometimes everybody has their best day against you. Cryptic, go ahead and make the trade. It makes your team better. If you're hesitant and you don't do it, I understand because your running back duo is wonderful.
Andre said, trade Harvey and Caleb for Hampton and Tet.
Yes. I would trade Harvey and Caleb for Hampton and Tet. But once again, hopefully your team is okay. I read the rest. Lock for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Cryptic said he got Bowers at tight end. Bowers, GOAT tight end. I love Bowers, man. Love Bowers. That's wonderful.
All right, this dude accepted my trade. I gave him Jawan Jennings and Xavier Worthy for Amon Ra. Did I win the trade? You won it by a lot. And y'all need to kick that guy out of the league.
Hey, you know what's funny though? I was so right with Worthy and Tyquan Thornton and all them. Hopefully you traded them a long time ago. This guy was able to get Amon-Ra St. Brown, man. That's wonderful. You didn't just win, you dominated.
Oh yeah, he probably didn't do this now. Now I think about it, he probably did this a couple weeks ago. How about that? Who can watch the games now and think like?
Hey, Cryptic, appreciate you too, brother. All right, we got trade JJ and Kittle for CD and Laporta.
I think you keep Justin Jefferson, man. And Kittle. And I know it's not kind of feels like I'm just playing on the names.
But I mean, CD and Laporta are names too.
Not as big as Justin Jefferson and Kittle, right? Especially Laporta. Laporta's been highly productive this season in fantasy. Was he top 3 or top 5, right?
and
Okay.
Kittle just be injured.
Yeah, that's the problem. So do you do your rule of thumb with the offense thing here?
I only that was for running backs.
Okay, that's only running.
Yeah, that
That's
was
running
for
back.
running. That was specifically for running backs. Man, what's CD look like the last few weeks here?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
That's a that's gonna go into. I really want to dissect this, man.
Okay. So the last 3 weeks he's been healthy. 8.5. This non PPR by the way. 8.5, 7.6, 17.
Yeah. So once again, he came back and still looks pretty good. Um, Justin Jefferson has been a little iffy. I know he's been dealing with a bunch of quarterbacks. It's not really.
Yeah, I actually not think I think he should go for CD and Laporta.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was getting at.
Yeah.
Just kind of doing the seeding and Laporta situation. Yeah, man. It's Justin Jefferson, man. I'm feeling for him. Yeah. Bowers and Pickens for a cryptic. Appreciate the heart, man. We got Bowers and Pickens for Cook and Lad. Bowers and Pickens. Yeah,
Go tight end.
I would do it. I would make the trade.
Yeah, I would do it too.
Yeah, Cook and Lad. That's a
Lots
good.
to go tight end, man.
Yeah, but hopefully you have a backup tight end to help you out there. But I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Cook has been too good. I like Lad McConkey. I think he could definitely be a wide receiver one in your team if you don't
Yeah.
already have a wide receiver. So I like it, man. I like it. Cryptic,
Appreciate
no
you,
problem,
Cryptic,
man.
man.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, look. So with that being said, though, I I got a situation on my team, and it's for like I said, I'm in a situation. I'm 3-7. Yeah, I'm in a bad situation. Maybe hopefully I can make a run. We'll see. You got people ask me for trades already to mortgage my team.
Wait, who's actually mortgage your team?
To like mom, they say, "Oh, you're done already. Why try to make any moves? I should just trade my players." Um. So basically, man, I got Abuka, I got Tet as well, I got Rasheed Rice, and I got Bijan and Chase Brown in my running backs. I got Josh Allen, man. Honestly, at this point, I'm telling myself to hold tight because like almost every week they got me projected to beat the person I'm playing. Um, pretty much the whole way.
Man,
Um, I'm just kind of worried about the Tet McMillan. Abuka and Rasheed Rice had really, they've been there for me. Bijan has been there for me. Chase Brown has been there for me. Lately, not the whole season, but lately. Um, my flex is the issue, but we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
well, hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll get back to it. Man, I just looked at the league for the first time, really.
Hey, we got JJSNFRD wants to know CD and K9 for Kyron Williams.
I prefer the CD and K9 here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with CD and K9 as well. Kyron Williams, man, he's such a touchdown monster though. I man, and he's that's kind of why people drafted him because he's gonna give you those touchdowns, and he's been on a tear pretty much the whole season. But I like the CD and K9 combo unless you can afford to lose your wide receiver, like CD. You got some depth at wide receiver, so where that if you lose CD, you're good. So just to give you a little more context, if you're good at wide receiver and you can get rid of CD and to get Kyron Williams, then I do that trade because Kyron Williams gives you an elite running back in terms of production, and that's all he's been this year is pretty much elite. And even if he doesn't have a good game, he's gonna give you a touchdown. So I definitely respect it. We got Miles Kim wants to know Bucky Jefferson and Flowers for Nico, Ladd, and Tez Johnson.
Keep Bucky Jefferson and Flowers.
Yeah, I agree. But man, you think Nico and Lag? You think Nico in particular makes a comeback
In the season? I think so. I really think so.
But I guess you think Bucky does as well, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I
Like
just think
I mean,
I
like
don't know
come
if
back
they're
like a
gonna.
good player.
Yeah, I do think they do. The real question about Bucky is when.
Okay.
Because maybe it may be irrelevant. You may be out of the fantasy playoffs by the time he comes back. And then you'll be in relegation playing and he's giving you 20 points and you're pissed. Because now it's week 15, 16, 17, and you don't need those points. You need them week
So
11 and 12.
he's 4-6, so he's on that run. He can still make it.
Yeah.
He's in that tight spot where he needs to make a run right now, to make the playoffs there.
But like he lost a running back here. I don't see him gaining any running back.
Yeah.
But I guess he's already playing without Bucky Irving, so I guess he has running backs to play with anyway, right?
Yeah, I would maintain. I wouldn't do it. I would keep your players. Honestly, Bucky. Sorry. I mean Flowers. I think goes off this week. Y'all play the Bengals, right? Who the Ravens play this week?
Not the Bengals.
Not the Bengals.
I'm blanking. Hold
Okay,
on.
I thought y'all played the Bengals. So whenever Flowers plays the Bengals, I'm predicting he just goes crazy. I'm trying to look right now who y'all play. It's
My screen is freezing up. That's why I haven't. Wow.
I'm gonna pull it up here because it's gonna be matchup based for you for sure because you need guys to produce for you right now. Y'all play Cleveland. I don't know about, but still, honestly, I don't do the trade, Miles. Just to answer your question there.
Yeah, I don't need that. Flowers, Marvin Harrison. I think we came to the conclusion that Marvin Harrison is better for fantasy right now, right?
Yeah. I think Marvin Harrison's gonna with Jacoby Brissett. Marvin Harrison is just a better player, and hopefully he keeps that up. I know he's had some issues early in the season, but I think for the rest of the season, Marvin Harrison is the guy. Yep.
Man.
All right, so we can get back to my situation here. We play Jefferson and Flowers are better than Ladd and Nico. That's what I asked you because if Nico gets back to being that elite guy, that's when you want to go with Nico and Ladd.
All right, so who's your running back? Since you're responding, I'm curious. Who's your running backs? Because I get it. Justin Jefferson is not trending upwards right now, and you could say Ladd is, right? And Nico could definitely be on the upwards trend, and then they're probably better than these two, right? But I'm just thinking about like, what do you do about the running back? Because I'm sure you drafted Bucky Irving relatively early.
Yeah, and then the thing is the reason why Nico is such like a big puzzle to this because he did have a great week this week, and if that continues though, like then Nico's back to being an elite player. If you can get Ladd and Nico being two elite players, that's way better than Justin Jefferson and Flowers. And that's even if Justin Jefferson turns to be elite. If Nico Collins goes back to like maintains this, because he's just been dealing with injuries. That's really the only reason why he hasn't been as productive. Like against San Francisco and Seattle this season. Honestly, if you believe that Nico continues this, Nico's the missing piece to this trade. If you believe he's going to continue doing this, Miles, then definitely do the trade. I don't want you to look back and regret this. You got to believe in Nico though, and the talent that Nico Collins is, you can go ahead.
He's supposed to be a top tier fantasy receiver in the NFL. So it's not the craziest thing in the world.
No, it's not crazy at all. Honestly, I just hope that uh, he maintains this because when he plays, he's usually great. I'm tired of dealing with the injuries with him. He needs to, you need to win this week, man. Do what you got to do. This is take the risk. Honestly, take the risk.
Because you got to win this week and every week going
Take the
forward.
risk. Take the risk. Go ahead and do that trade. Take the risk. And honestly, Lad and Nico look way better on your team, so I don't blame you, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Actually, go ahead and do that. Don't even think about it, man. Go ahead and do it. Hey, this is a good one, right? Troy Franklin or Tez Johnson?
For Franklin.
I'm gonna agree with you on this one.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he didn't show you nothing last week, did he?
He scored a touchdown.
He didn't make a believe out of you, did he?
Nah, but he scored that touchdown. Then he caused the interception.
No. Okay, yeah. Fine.
I was like, man. But it does seem like Bo Nix is looking for him in the red zone.
Yeah.
Like,
and even deep.
Yeah. So he kind of stares him down a little bit. It's kind of like a very obvious that you want to throw the guy the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm both going Troy Franklin here. I think I agree with Ace. I think him and Bo Nix have a connection. Yeah. But
Man,
yeah.
about your team. Honestly, this is the first time I'm actually ever looking at the standings. This is wild. How are you here?
Like I've been trying to tell you, like
They're really scored on you too.
I'm fifth. I'm fifth in scoring, but somehow I'm outside of the top 8 there. Like I'm not even a part of it, a part of the playoff fixture.
Jeez, I'm in the bottom 2 of scored against. So does that mean my victories are a fluke?
I saw that. And my scoring, I think you just scored like 20 or more points than me. Not anything too crazy.
Yeah.
Would you trade Nico and Judkins for Jefferson and Pickens?
I want to say Nico and Judkins here, right? Just because of my belief in Justin Jefferson. But honestly, I looked at his numbers. They're just not looking good, man.
I know. And
I told you how I feel about their quarterback there.
And this, once again, this is more of a situation than blaming Justin Jefferson's talent. I still see Justin Jefferson progressing here and being better, but I'm gonna stick with Nico and Judkins. I think I'm gonna go that route. They're both getting. Look, Nico has a bunch of targets getting thrown his way, and Judkins gets the ball 20 plus times. Really helps the team out. Judkins, even when he's not productive, he's just getting the ball so much. They focus on the run. Pickens has been amazing this season, but I'm gonna go with Nico and Judkins there.
Okay. Yeah. So trade Barkley and London for JSN and Judkins. I wonder how you feel about this, because I think I'm going JSN and Judkins.
Wow. Man. I'm gonna go JSN. I'll do it. Barkley and Leonard, JSN and Judkins. Man, I never thought I would say something like that.
It don't roll off the tongue well.
Yeah, just because it's Saquon Barkley we're talking about. It's just It's a close one though.
Yeah. Got offered Rico, Waddle, Slayton for Dak, Pickens, DK. They already got Allen and Saquon at running back. Yeah, I think I'm going Rico, Waddle, and Slayton here.
So he's going to give up Dak, Pickens, and DK.
Yeah.
So he can get Rico and Waddle.
The real question is who's his quarterback?
Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen. I thought you were talking about Keenan Allen.
No.
I was like, it's interesting, but
he's giving up Dak.
Yeah. So Josh Allen. Oh, okay. Because now he compared Saquon and Rico Dowdle, and he put Waddle there. It's not a bad look to the team. If you've been following the show, you know how I feel about Rico Dowdle. He's gonna be a league winner. So,
man, I just hate, man, you get rid of Pickens and DK, but you get Waddle in return, so I'm not too mad at it. I would do the trade. And you already got Saquon at running back. You get add Rico to the team. You got Waddle in there. Hopefully, you got a wide receiver too, because you just got rid of both of your wide receivers. So, he got offered that. So, I mean, that's something you got to think about then, honestly.
yeah. Definitely.
Hey, Tate Strager said he wants to join real quick, man. We run out of time.
Yeah.
Hey, come back Thursday, man. We can we'll try to get you back on here.
Yeah, DM us.
Yeah, send us a DM. We'll try to get you on here Thursday, and we can talk a little football.
He got Jason and Puka. Yeah, I think this is a good trade.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, no doubt.
Miles said, "Who should I try to get to make sure I make it in the playoffs?"
So this is when you gotta look at players with upside. Right now, try to do what Ace did. Try to get RJ Harvey if you can. No, for real. Like, try to get RJ Harvey.
Yeah, definitely.
If J.K. Dobbins is gonna be on IR, RJ Harvey's that's a great offensive line he's playing against, playing behind. Make that move, and you never know. He could be a league winner. You never know. I know we have a little issue with RJ Harvey after what he did to us last week.
I know.
Against the Raiders. Anybody who was there to witness that show, I'm sorry.
I apologize. But just so you guys know, I lost my fantasy game as well. Like, this was not.
I did too, though. I did too.
We all did it together. Like, I didn't even have to do it. There are other options. I could have started Lad. Oh my goodness! But I did it for the show.
No, yours is worse than mine because I had no choice but to start RJ Harvey. You had a choice.
No, I did it for y'all. I did this for Talk 32 podcast.
All right, we got Miles Kim. He said that the guy who has him doesn't trade. Yeah, there's people like that, man. You can send them a good trade all you want, and they just won't trade, man.
Yeah.
Maybe see if Bucky Irvin, see if you can get the person to trade you Bucky Irvin. Maybe get Woody Marks.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for Trey Benson too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's somebody you could grab off waivers. He's available in a little over 50% of leagues, but something to look at for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean DeMarcado he looked okay. He didn't look too bad. So hey, there's guys you can look at there. But hey, I appreciate y'all showing up. We'll be back on here on Thursday, same time. Maybe we'll do a Wednesday show, maybe.
Okay.
We'll let y'all know. We'll let y'all know what we thinking here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back. We'll get back with y'all, and we'll talk more. See what we're gonna do this week in terms of our lineups.
Oh yeah, don't forget this week we're going 10:30 on Sunday. Sunday night is 10:30.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna watch a little bit of the game together, and we're gonna talk some more. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week. I know a lot of people this week means a lot to a lot of people. It means a lot to me to make sure my team makes it to the playoffs here.
Man, I wish we could have talked about it more. I can't believe it.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. We'll see y'all soon.
Man, happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, Glenn.
Oh yeah,
happy Veterans Day. Veterans.
Oh yeah, I got my little Air Force shirt here.
Man, I still wore mine. We're veterans on the show, so it's a good day for us.
Oh yeah. All right,
take a moment to wish somebody happy Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Government shutdown looks like it's coming to an end. So that's good. That's good news.
That's fantastic.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all showing up, man. We'll see y'all soon.
Y'all have a good one. Like, share, subscribe, follow, do it all. Y'all have a good one.